Hi, I'm Tommy C, and I'm here with some of the members of the Shot for the Point news team to let you know that we got a warning/strike on this channel. I guess the video's still up. What got the strike was we got a strike for nudity in the thumbnail. And I guess you could no longer put men in shorts because there's a giant black block on his abdomen. Most of his chest, and of course it completely covers up his genitalia and what would be the place where you put a pair of shorts on. This is a community guideline strike, and it's just a warning, so the video did stay up. That's a good thing. But I don't see how it qualifies as nudity, because how many times have you seen people at a beach? Because that whole area where you would wear a pair of shorts is completely and totally covered. Some of you might be saying, well, he's smoking something. I wasn't given a strike for drug paraphernalia. And if you look in the thumbnail, allegedly Hunter Biden is covering up. I did that on purpose so it didn't violate the community guidelines. So it just looks like he's lighting a cigarette or something like that. But yes, we did get a warning. I'm going to try to get it lifted. I don't really have a good feeling about this because I initially thought the video was taken down, and I knew we could get around that because we didn't post any nudity. We talked about the leaked sex tape. Versed, I got Versed here with me. I don't know.
Do you think I disagree with you?
Yeah. Did I screw this up?
I completely disagree with you.
Why is that?
Well, I think so. Like, you can be, you can wear swim trunks at a beach, and that's entirely different than like censoring something that's considered pornographic or from a sex tape or porn. Like, there's a completely different like implied nature to both of those. But I honestly think it's more. I think they're more just like trying to cover this video.
Yeah, I do.
Something they didn't want leaked.
Let's go back to that though. But you honestly believe that it was inappropriate because it is a giant black block. I've been struck for I'd argue I've been struck for nudity. There is no nudity. There's the upper body of a man and the lower body and legs. I mean, no, you're
100%. You censored like all the nudity.
Yeah.
But I think there's different implications for like someone tanning on a beach and someone getting their dick rubbed by two gross feet and smoking crack, like
Well, I do disagree. I respectfully disagree with you. I think I was in the guidelines because I covered up every area that would have been considered inappropriate nude, and the only places that weren't covered up would be the same areas that would be seen if you put a pair of shorts on. But going back, we can agree to disagree on that. Going back, you do think this was suppressed in some way?
Yeah, I do think so, because I think you're right that like you did censor what needs to be censored. I think more of what they took trouble with, and obviously I'm just assuming things, but
sure,
it's something that wasn't supposed to be released, and so they're taking that initiative. We're like, well, this is from something that wasn't supposed to be shown or leaked anyway, so we're gonna remove it on that ground. Like if you took what was it, the fappening with all the celeb nudes? Like if you use one of the celeb nudes and cropped it and censored it, but you use that in the thumbnail, they just want to take that out. But I think they definitely have some more chips in this one, if you get what I'm saying.
Well, look, it's a community guidelines strike. I'm not particularly mad at YouTube here or dumping on YouTube. I had to guess this was angry rando Democrats that say, "Oh, I know, I'll get them. I'll say this thumbnail contains nudity." That's what I think happened. I don't think that YouTube is censoring me directly or upstairs. I think the video would have been taken down. I'd been given a strike, or the channel been wiped out completely if that was the case. We've seen that with Mumpy Jones and other content creators on the platform. But yeah, it's just it's frustrating. It's irritating. And like I said, it wasn't misleading content. It wasn't. It wasn't anything like you just said, though. It wasn't like I disagree with you in the sense where in your fappening example, because this is leaked information for a major public figure that has to do with an upcoming election in the United States. I think this is absolutely legitimate, especially considering that I did journalism, salacious as it is, but when to shot from the point, not do salacious things.
I do agree with that. Where I think of a traditional news network or something like that ran the same image, it wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
Totally.
Well, look, I knew I was taking a risk from that standpoint, but you know what? I don't need a license to do journalism. I don't. And I can do it in any style that I see fit. And I don't have to live up to the standard or alleged standard of major networks like MSNBC, Fox News, and CNN. I believe that, they hide under the veil of a standard. I think anybody can do journalism as long as they try to be honest, present the facts, and don't mislead. And I did none of those things. I did not put any kind of nudity. There's a sex tape that leaked. I reported it. I didn't show it, and I gave people the information on what it contained, and that was it. And then actually, not long after that, and I certainly can't show any of this stuff. Apparently, the same, I'd want to say what looks like appears to be Chinese anti-communist party types released pornographic stuff with pictures of what looks like crack cocaine, a Hunter Biden with a young woman. Woman does appear to be of age, by the way, and Hunter Biden naked in a toilet with that same woman. And I've also engaged in sexual intercourse. So I don't know. It really pisses me off that I got a different standard. It sounds a lot like, with Dankula. Well, he's not a comedian. And I imagine that's going to be the excuse. Well, you're not a journalist. And no, that's a lot of crap. I wanted to put the information out there. It affects the campaign. It affects internet censorship. One of the big things that I drove home in this particular video, I couldn't send this to a reporter, a legit reporter. I couldn't send this to Tim Pool. They blocked the link. Not even the video itself. They blocked the link. So I'm pretty upset about it. We're going to try to get the warning removed. I don't have a lot of hope for it, but whatever. You want to close with anything first?
No, I think just it's super suspicious. There's so many different ways you could go about it and think why the reasoning is.
Yeah.
Honestly, just cut this out because I have no idea what I'm talking about.
And that's Shot from the Point News. How many news networks are going to say, we have no idea what we're talking about? Like, comment, share, get it out. We're going to keep putting it out. And you know what else I'm going to do? Kat is the one that brought me this story. We actually let her go because she lost interest in YouTube drama. You know what? Just to piss everybody off, and for giving me, I'm going to bring Kat back if she would gracefully accept it, and I'm going to put her on this kind of stuff because there's obviously going to be a lot of Hunter Biden stuff that's going to leak over the next 2 weeks. So you know what, Kat, you're more than welcome back. You're more than welcome back if you'd be so graceful. Thanks for giving me the story. It got like 20,000 hits already. Of course, once we lost the thumbnail, right down in the algorithm. But yeah, I'm going to ask Kat back, and I'm going to have her, if this is what she's passionate about. She's become, a real following the more salacious parts of the campaign. I'm just going to put her back, and I'm going to get the hits off it. And I'm going to get the information to you the best I can without getting a strike. Thank you very much. Like, love, share, put a comment in there. Make it grow. Take care. Music by Dr. Zhivago.